Nope. Chuck Testa. Hello guys, and welcome to episode number 14 of the Minecraft Hang with Beatdown. That's me. Something's missing. Maybe it has something to do with this hole in the ground. Maybe it has something to do with this chest here. Can you guess what it is by the contents of the chest? Alright, yeah, you guys know what it is. It's this desert temple, and in fact, I'm like halfway through demolishing it. Not even halfway. Look at all this ridiculous sandstone. Yeah, the only... that was a weak jump. But the only guy who said anything about whether to keep the temples, the jungle temple and the desert temple, said don't. So I said okay, because, I mean, you got to see how much sandstone is under here. It's pretty ridiculous. It's just, yeah, it just goes on and on. It's awesome. Oh my gosh, delicious. Yeah, so I'm going to start this episode off, gonna tear this out. Not all on camera because it's a whole lot of digging. But I'll get back to you when I finish doing the deed, and then we'll count the loot, and then we'll do something else. Alright guys, it is finished. And man, it did a number on my tools, but check it out. Yeah, it didn't even all fit in one double chest. That's so much sandstone. That's incredible. So if you guys wanted me to keep this, sorry. It's gone. But anyway, let's head back to P-Town. I've got some stuff to show you there. Yeah, I know my name is P-Town. I'm also calling the town P-Town. But while we're walking back, there's something real quick I wanted to address. Actually, first, I wanted to say hi to the new viewers. Hello, new viewers. I think we've got some new viewers, which is why I'm saying hi to them. But yeah, some of you guys may have noticed, and may not have noticed, which is fine, that there is a bit of YouTube hate going on in the comments. I mean, it's YouTube comments. What are you going to expect? But I knew it would come here sooner or later, and yeah, it's just getting a bit... a precursor, I'm sure, of what's to come. People being nasty in the comments, and it doesn't really bother me all that much, but the only problem I really have with it is that it's kind of distracting for the other viewers. Hello, invisible world. I kind of need to walk here, thank you. So, let me just start by saying this. I don't ever want to block anybody, and I don't think I ever will. So I'm going to kind of leave this up to you guys. If you see somebody being nasty in the comments, I would recommend downvoting them. I mean, because that's them, they're voicing their opinion. I mean, it may not be as valid as other people. I just want this little load. It's weird. Does anybody else have issues like these? Yeah, I don't want to like take away somebody's voice in the comments or anything, which is why I don't want to block anybody. But I also don't like people being nasty. So if you see somebody being just nasty and just rude, just downvote them. Because that's your way of, I don't know, giving feedback on that. If you see somebody with a good suggestion, you can upvote them. I mean, that's just as important. And if you see somebody spamming, mark it as spam. You know, it's pretty clear. But yeah, don't reply with like more negativity. Nobody has, and you guys are great about that. But yeah, let's just keep things civil. Anyway, enough of that. Here we are in P-Town. So, okay, when we last left, I was out of eggs, right? So from that one egg, cultivated... Oh, they're flapping their wings now. That's great. Cultivated this entire, I don't know, mess of chickens. And just stuck a hopper down here. And they've been filling this up. Chunk hasn't been loaded, which is why there's not too many eggs, but there's too many eggs here. So... I don't ever want what happened last time to happen again. So, yeah. And I think the problem was that the chickens, you see how they're in a water stream? Let's get a little higher. We can get 4 blocks higher. 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, they're in a water stream and they're being pushed against a block that's being held with these pistons. You can't see it right now because it's glass. But it used to be wood, and when they grew up into adult chickens from baby chicks, they would suffocate inside that block. So I replaced these with glass, and look at this fool. What are you Okay, I had thought that this was Septimus from the bovine broiler, but it's actually, and a guy pointed this out to me, Aurelius, just coming to mess with me. And he got himself stuck up here, and now he's going to have to deal with the consequences. So I might let him down, but for now he's got to learn his lesson. He's in timeout, I guess. He's kind of unhappy about it. Yeah, sorry. So anyway, I got one chicken up there. I just wanted to test that a baby chick would grow properly, and it did. So that should be okay, as long as I encase this in stone, a solid block. Even if they grow up inside glass, they won't suffocate. So once it's encased in stone, that should be no problemo. Because, like, let's pretend this air block right here is glass. If they grow up inside this, they can't pass through. Even though they can pass through glass, they can't pass through solid blocks. So they'll have no choice but to go back into the water streams. And I just haven't put a casing on this yet, because I'm lazy. I've been busy, man. This last week, I had final exams and graduation. It was a big deal, apparently. And yeah, so more on that later. Oh, yeah. Well, don't want to forget this. A dude by the name of Jackson Yar posted a sweet video response to this, to the last episode when I built this. And he made an awesome chicken farm. It's not really similar to this design. And the reason I made it this way is because, I mean, if you remember, or if you haven't seen the video, I built this first. And that's because I want to watch, eventually I want to watch 100 flaming chickens coming through this column. But he built a sweet chicken farm with a very high yield. And the way his works, well, you should just go watch it, really, because it's that good. But his farm didn't have like the delay mine has, because mine waits for the chicks to grow up into adult chickens and refill this chest before more eggs will come, or more chickens will come. But his gets rid of that by having like a seeder group of chickens that always is laying eggs. And they aren't ever like turned into chicken meat. So yeah, it's a really awesome high yield design. You guys should check that out. You can find that by going back to the episode 13 and checking out the video response. It's down there. Very cool. Moving right along. A guy in the comments asked about this. I made this little thing as just a response to Etho to show him, I don't know, some ideas I had when I watched his recent single player Let's Play. The guy was asking for a, what's his name? I have it here. Owned Nab 1. Owned Nab 1. Hope I'm saying that right, buddy. If you're watching, here's what's going on with this. Not really a whole lot to explain. Give me that back. So, oops. I'm breaking everything. There we go. Okay. I mean, all this is just a bunch of repeaters. It's a timer, basically. Just a ton of repeaters for a long delay. When the signal gets here, it extends these pistons. And the reason these pistons are extended is because there's no hoppers underneath the snow, because, as I demonstrated in that video, snowballs can't pass through snow into hoppers. So, well, actually, snow can't accumulate on hoppers, and snow can't pass through snow and soul sand into hoppers. So we just got to push the snow out here to these hoppers, thereby filling this chest. So that's all. And if I can get a lever, make a lever real quick. There we go. Maybe you were confused by this thing. I don't know. But this is just a monostable circuit. What it does is it regulates the pulse length by shortening it. Because a button is like 5 ticks long. If you do this, it's like 1 tick long. 2 ticks. Yeah, I think it's 2 ticks. I don't know. I just did that to be fancy. I don't know. I just didn't want the pistons extended for longer than was necessary. So 2 ticks is about good before they retract. Because the longer the pistons are extended, the less the less time you have to dig the snow. So here it is in action. See, when the pistons are extended, you can't hit the snow. So, yeah, that's that. That's all. Oh, don't look. Don't look yet. So, what's next? Oh, yeah, there's some issues, and these are the same. I'm trying to keep something out of the screen that I don't want you guys to see it, so I'm going to grab a sign real quick. But if you guys remember or haven't seen the bovine broiler, first you should go watch the video and then come back, and then we'll talk about something. But basically, what's going on is since I built that, mob collision has changed where baby mobs and adult mobs don't have the same collision. Get out of the screen. Don't have the same collision mask, so which is no good. So we have some problems. Same problems basically we have with the chicken farm. We have here. Oh, great. Yeah. So yeah. I've got a bunch of cows back here. Well, maybe I can just show you. Yeah, that's no good. Let's try again. Let me just fix this guy. Maybe if I can push him into the corner. Help. Yeah, let's see. Hopefully this will work. Okay, more or less. I'll just give him a little nudge. Yeah, it's because he was on the detector plate when I pushed him. Get out of here. Okay. Not demonstrating this too well. One more time. With gusto. Okay, so grabs a cow. Okay, that's what it's supposed to do. Exactly, exactly what it's supposed to do. Awesome. The only problem is, in order for that to do what it just did, I'm going to take a quick nap here. What it has to do is have enough cows in that little cell back there. Let me just hop up so we can see what's going on. There we go. Alright, so the cows are in this cell back here. And I just breed them so there's enough so that a cow is pushed into the corner and can be picked up by a minecart. The thing is, because baby mobs will, first of all, suffocate when they grow into a block. That's no good. And also, sometimes they'll just glitch through this corner, which is equally no good. And worse, in a way. So, yeah, because it totally jams up the system. So, until they figure out what's the issue there, fixed baby mobs. I wish they would just put the collision mask, or the same collision box back on. But, yeah, until they fix that, this thing is, I don't know, out of order, more or less. Which is a bit of a bummer. Okay, now let's, what's this? What's this? Oh, bam! Oh, bam. Look at that mad progress. So for you guys who don't know what this is, I'm going to show you. This is a sheep farm. Or a wool farm, really. Fully automated. Or as automated as you can get. You still have to shear the sheep yourself, but I mean, that's not going to change. But last time we were here, it was just a wall, right? Kind of sucky wall. Not even finished, but now it's almost finished. There are a couple things I don't like about it, but we'll get to that. So first, we got a bit of changes here. I had iron bars going. Oh my gosh. Sheeps be loud. Alright. We had iron bars all the way up here, and it was just kind of cluttering the look once I put up these walls. Changed these to stone stairs. It looks nice. This dirt is not permanent. I just put it here so when I was working on the ceiling, nothing bad would happen. Nothing would fall down here, and I'd have to turn on the water to get it back, and then go to, yeah. It would have been a drag, so just put these coverings here. It's nice. I don't know how I feel about these things. They line up corner to corner with this, but the problem I was having is these are upside down half slabs, so I can't really put anything in there. And yeah, it was about as close as I got. I think it looks okay, but if you guys hate it, then I don't know. Maybe I'll change it. Maybe I won't. It's my world, so yeah. Jeez, deal with it. Anyway, I've got a light detector right there, and it's just depowering these. I'll just get up there and show you. Need more blocks. Upsy daisies. Here we go. Yeah, all it does is depower blocks here, keeping these torches off. The lights are underneath these wires, you can see. So basically, once the light level gets to a certain point, and the strength of the signal is no longer sufficient to depower these torches, the lights will all come on. Basically, it just turns on at night. But I have it set right now, because of the length of the signal, to turn on like 10 seconds before you can go to sleep, which is good. Because I don't like it when the lights turn on and you're like, oh shoot, I should have been in bed like 30 seconds ago. I like the lights to come on and then you're like, okay, I got a little bit of time to find a bed, or place a bed, in my case. Because if you remember, one of the adjusted rules we're now playing with is that you can't place a bed forever. This is the only bed I've ever made, and I just keep it with me, basically for recording purposes. I just don't want to record at night because mobs are distracting, but usually I just let it turn to night. Because it's hardcore, man. Alright, so here's some of the things about this I don't like. Number one, this porch just sucks. It sucks. That's basically just a crude outline of like the shape I want, but I'm not even sure about these columns anymore. I think I might replace them with something different, better, cooler. Yeah, and of course this it just blocks it. It sucks. I know, it sucks. And the top of this looks kind of funky to me. Oh, you know, we got stairs down. Let me try something. We can't do everything, but maybe we can take a quick peek at what this might look like. If we brought this out one more and then that. Let's do the same back here. Because what that does is it kind of mirrors the bottom, like the way there's a stair extended one block past the walls. It's up there too. I just don't want to copy stairs all the way up there because I think that looks stupid. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's better than just flat like that. Yeah, I don't know about that. You guys tell me what you think about that. What you know about that. And then we can talk about it. I don't know. Yeah, and it looks especially weird from this side. Especially the higher you get, the more you're like, oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, I know. I don't know about that either. Yep. Okay, so I've said before that I'm trying to get away from stone bricks, but if you look around, I got stone bricks happening. I got lots of stone bricks happening over there, especially. So I think what we can do is, I mean, what happens is I get to building and I'm just like, stone bricks for days, I'll just place them all. And then the next thing you know, you end up with this, all stone bricks. So maybe we can think about, I don't know, detail blocks in places. What I mean by that is this. Maybe we can go under the windows like here. And put something in there that, I don't know, just kind of pops out a little bit, distracts from all the stone going on. Maybe not sandstone, that looks a bit weird. Doesn't color coordinate. We can do the same thing under these windows, like that. Oh, there's nothing there. I don't know, just something to break up the... We just gotta break up that stone brick, man. It's an awful lot of stone brick. And the same thing for all sides. So if you guys can think of a block that would look good there. I really like the combination of... Well, that's not coming back. The combination of this this wood and this stone brick, but for something accenting, I think maybe something a little more brighter. A little more color. Where in the world are we going to get a whole bunch of colorful blocks? Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe you should invent some sort of farm that gives you a whole... Oh, here we go. Colorful blocks. Maybe these? These are pretty. These are quite pretty. I don't know. The textures. I don't know, it looks like... I don't even know. Today is the day I don't really know. Can't tell. I don't know. The texture is just not doing it for me so much. Maybe if we did a different type of block. I don't know. You guys think about it. I'll think about it. Then we'll get together and powwow and we'll think about it together. And by that I mean leave your suggestions in the comments. Oh yeah. So anyway, that's what's going on there. Just this is more of an updatey episode than a get together and build episode. I don't know, just thought I'd try something a little different. You guys can let me know what you think of that too. I mean, as always, I don't think I need to say it every time to leave your feedback and whatever in the comments, but yeah, voice your opinions there, positive or negative. I'll open to criticism, feedback. You want to just tell me how your day's going? I'll listen. Anyway, sorry it's been a while since the last episode, exams and all that, but they went well. I'm not one to toot my own horn usually, but you know, toot toot. Oh, anyway. Yeah, my brothers were telling me, my little brother was telling me that usually my episodes are too long. So this episode, I'm going to make it a bit shorter because they're too long. So they're going to be shorter. And then people are going to be like, hey man, episode's too short. What's up with your short episodes? And I'll say, man, I don't know. People can't decide. Why am I? Oh yeah, I remember why I'm going up here. Well, you guys probably noticed. I'm level 29. So actually, level 29 is not level 30. So I'm going to go get to level 30 real quick. Maybe grind some ore down. And then we'll close this episode with a sweet enchant, I hope. But I don't have a diamond sword yet. I'd really like a looting sword. Or maybe a nice axe. Maybe a nice axe. I have to think about it. Probably a sword. Just because, first time, special time. So, gonna grind some ore. I'll do it on camera because, yeah, because I can. So, there are 2 redstone. Ought to do it. We got a fortune pick here. Doop doop doo. Boop a doop bop. Beep doop bop. So you guys finished with exams yet? Taking exams in school? Doing anything? I don't know. I know a lot of people are still in the middle of exams. Or getting close to exams. APs or whatnot. High school, college. That kind of thing. Alright, level 30. Perfect. Let's throw this back in the chest, in the box. Inventory's getting pretty clogged, but it looks like it's nap time. So let's check the lights. Oh yeah, lights are on. It's nap time. I like how that works. I'm quite spammy when I sleep. As you can tell by the chat log. Bed back in inventory. Pick back in there. Grab some diamonds. 2 for a sword. Time to enchant. Oh yeah. I'm thinking about building the pygmy farm somewhere around here. It would be nice to have a constant supply of gold. But at the moment it's not super necessary, so that it's quite a big project too. You gotta have a ton of obsidian to get that thing started, so yeah. Weird, man. Where are all those cow sounds coming from? I don't know, man. It's a mystery. Coast is clear. Give me lots of words. There we go. That's a lot of words. It said looting 3, I think. Nope, it said knockback 2 and sharpness 3. Poop. On a stick. Oh well. I guess we'll deal with it for now. Alright, so the next time we'll do something out of town. Yeah, I know what we're going to do. We're going to take a look again at the zombie sorter. Zombie purifier? Pure zombie sorter? Purifying zombie? I'm so bad at naming things, which reminds me, before we go, to name this thing. A dude that plays on the server or played on the server that I used to play on, was the only guy who said he liked this video when I built this. So he gets the honors. This is now known as Mr. Swift's, 3 eyes, Mr. Swift's bovine boiler. How do I spell? How spell? There we go. Yes, sir. Mr. Swift's bovine broiler. So, hint, hint, guys, if you like. I'm just kidding. But help me name stuff, man. I'm so bad at names. This thing doesn't have a name. This thing is just called a storage room, but clearly it needs a better name than that. I called this the Great Chicken Monstrosity of 2013, so if that doesn't tell you I'm bad at names, then I don't know what will. So yeah, next episode we're going to be hanging out at the zombie sorter. That also needs a name. Since 1.5 came out, there's some new features that we can really take advantage of. I'm not going to spoil anything just yet. You're going to have to watch the video next time, but it's going to be, I think it's going to be cool, so long as I don't make a fool of myself with some redstone. So anyway, thanks for hanging out and watching the hang, and I'll see you guys again next time.